10 of the National Football League. And everyone's watching Cade Otton. There's been no shortage of work for him, sitting second in the league in catches. It's the Bucks and the 49ers, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. How you getting, everybody? Brock Ewart and Kate Scott with you up in the booth. And Brock, we have a very intriguing matchup of quarterbacks ahead in this contest today.
This is going to be so good, so entertaining because these QBs are so talented, both of them. They don't need any more of an incentive than this because after the game, you know they love to meet up in midfield, right? Well, one of them is going to be making that hard, begrudging handshake with the cameras on. The other is going to wear a big smile because he knows what it takes to beat the QB on the other side.
Punter Mitch Wishnowski ready to do the honors. And we're off and running from Raymond James. Bucky Irving now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the 7th-year pro, comeback player of the year contender last season in Baker Mayfield.
I think we could give him a pass from last week because they still found a way to win, and that's the ultimate job of a quarterback. But those interceptions, that's not what we're used to seeing out of him week to week. The 2 touchdowns, though, well, that's the bar he wants to hit each and every time out, and when he gets there, usually good things follow.
Catch made by Bucky Irving. He's got to gain a 6 there. Charvarius Ward brings him down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's there to send that one away incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. They kick the running back in motion. This gets the 1st and more. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Baker now off the play fake. He's going to push one deep down the right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Evans, the motion man here. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Baker throwing again. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
On the give, this is Irving. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. 1st down, here's Baker. This throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. second and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 5-yard line.
Baker now from the gun. He brings it in. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain. You know, third and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of a defense looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to them and use the element of surprise? Evidently, well, that's one they should have run instead.
Irving on the inside give. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, he couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the 49ers now to take over for the first time. And bringing them out, you cannot call him irrelevant ever again. Took his team to the Super Bowl last year. It's Brock Purdy.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
Completed over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down throw by Purdy. Brought in by Ayuk. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Stopped that time by Jamel Dean. Second down now, 7 to go. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
That finds Ayuk complete. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on third down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
It's a punt coming from the Niners on 4th down, and Mitch Wisnowski out to boot it away. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And he's been one who has wowed the league and made a lot of fantasy owners very happy too. You can see he's leading all quarterbacks in passing here in November. Evans, the motion man here. First and 10, it's Mayfield. He's on the move. Now here he goes. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Broke through the tackle, and he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Motioning the tight end now. Here's 2nd and 2. This one's taken in by Otton. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. This one finds Irving. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Mayfield to throw again. He has him on the quick hitter. And he gets him around 6 there. Brought down by Fred Warner. 3rd and 4 coming up now. From the gun, Mayfield. He completes it in traffic. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd and 8. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers pull out in front further, 13-zip. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Second drive coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Play action now with Purdy. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Purdy on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They kick the running back in motion. Pretty throwing here on first. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Purdy setting up that play action. Into the hands of Kittle. Pickup of a few as he heads out of bounds. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. First down, ball at the 36. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Levante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. Offense to the line for second down. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. Our score, 14-0. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Purdy gets this from the pistol. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey.
That defense, it'll give up that completion every time. They don't just like it, they love it. Because it creates a fun little race between everybody coming downhill to go make that tackle, or in this case, run him right out of bounds.
Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. They got 24 yards on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Escapes the pocket. The 49ers make it a one-score game in the first half. Brock Purdy with the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain, he did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Buccaneers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Complete to his man, Sterling Shepard. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, where every position on the offense gets a gold star. They all did their job, enough protection to allow the quarterback time to find his receiver, who went all the way from the right side of the field to the left side of the field to do some damage.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 37. Short pass brought in. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here's the give to Irving. Gets to space right side. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Once again, Irving. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
A 32-yard attempt.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You know, you look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a 1-score game here. From the gun is Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a 49er first down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Nice catch along the sideline. Awesome body control to stay in bounds there. Ooh, but we've got a flag on the play. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Still first down.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Running back sent in motion. 2nd and 15. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Hauled down by Christian Izien. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. To throw again, it's Purdy. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Buccaneers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. They give to Irving, left side. And he finds some space up to the 22-yard line. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Baker now off the play fake. Got his target. It's Otton. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now a carry by Irving. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And the 49ers will go on offense. They've got first down from the 31. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Escapes a defender. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throw by Purdy. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Pearsall there to grab it. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. 2nd and 3 now. Now Purdy. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Looking to throw, Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Second and 3 now. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Purdy to throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They kick the running back in motion. He has the first over the middle. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Irving. He stopped on the return at the 27. The home teams and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
It is caught left side. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Diamador Lenore there on the stop. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here's Baker to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st down. Here's Baker. Got a man. Palmer has it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Mayfield to throw again. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Baker throwing again. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
3rd and short, Mayfield. Buys time, rolling right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Chase McLaughlin now to try the Buccaneers field goal. This is a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. He's back to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. We've hit halftime here in Tampa, and the Buccaneers toting a nice lead into the locker room. Now we'll keep it in-state, but send you a couple hours away to our buddy in Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started over at the Superdome in New Orleans. And that one getting close to halftime with the Falcons out in front. The man wearing number 18, Kirk Cousins, with 2 touchdown passes for his new squad. Next, we head up to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. In that game, all tied with the visiting Patriots. Finally, let's get to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they've gone to the half with the lead over the visiting Bills. Alec Pierce, a touchdown catch in that first half. We saw a strong first half out of running back Bucky Irving. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Oh, hang on there. Hang on a moment. Looks like we've got an injured player on the kick return. They're going to check on him now. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. He's got room to roam here. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a 49er 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Samuel comes in motion left. Purdy on 1st down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The rookie from Georgia has it. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt. I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They bring their tight end left. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Completes this one to Otton. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. They motion the tight end over. 1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers push their lead further to start the half. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
So the Buccaneers keeping their offense on the field. 2-point attempt coming up. He's throwing for it. He's on the move. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
You spend all week on 2-point plays, trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards. Pretty throwing here on 1st. Complete to Pearsall. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Purdy throwing here. Into the hands of Kittle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Escapes the puck. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
You know, in baseball, they call tip of the cap. I'll tip my cap at that pitcher. I'll tip my cap at that guy that just outdueled me. And sometimes as a QB, against a rush like that, you just tip your cap and you take the sack.
The Buccaneers add another DB. 3rd down coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Getting out to his left. He's running for it. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Palmer coming in motion left. Throwing from near his own goal line. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Jarvarius Ward brings him down. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful.
3rd and 6.
Baker now from the gun. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 18-yard line.
Right back to Irving now. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
Mayfield now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. That pass complete to Irving. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's another Buccaneers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing again is Baker. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Here's Baker. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The 49ers and Brandon Ayuk running onto the field. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this 2nd half. First down throw by Purdy. Brought in by Ayuk. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Pearsall there to grab it. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun is Purdy. Finding Pearsall. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
To throw again, it's Purdy. That finds Ayuk, complete. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 2nd and 3 now. Now a give right side to Mitchell. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Throwing the out route, complete. And he's out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a 49er 1st down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. Second and 3 now. From the 19. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. That's 8 yards on that run, and now it's 2nd down. They stick with McCaffrey. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Forced out to his right. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Fourth down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the lead is back down to 9.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
On the return, here's Palmer. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. 1st down, here's Baker. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. 2nd and 3 now. They'll run this with Irving. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They send a tight end in motion. 1st and 10, it's Mayfield. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
at the 49ers 44-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Got his target. It's Otton. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing, Baker. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
On the give, this is Irving. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it, I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time they really need to pick up a few yards.
Godwin sent in motion right. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Finds his man. It's Godwin. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
From the 24. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Has it in close. And he's going to be touchdown. Brock looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Irving here from the gun. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's 3rd and goal. Irving on the inside give. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only 1 yard on the pickup. Oh boy, now they're facing 4th and goal.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right? Decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing 4th down play.
Here we go, 4th and goal inside the 1. Baker out of the pistol. And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
The Bucks will set up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it! Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board?
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideout. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 4. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Complete to Pearsall. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They'll throw it again. He'll get this to Samuel. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense up to the line fast. It's Kittle over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Another try following the sack. He's on the move. And they get to him again. Working quickly here. Here he is on 3rd and long. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. 49ers facing a 15-point deficit. A lot of room they need here. It's 4th and a long 8. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He has the San Francisco touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th.
Buccaneers 32, 49ers 24.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. On the return, here's Palmer. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The home teams back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Now it's Irving. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down for a loss. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. All right, here we go, 2nd down. Carry here for Irving. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Looking to throw. On the move. Hit it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Buccaneers out and into punt formation. It'll be Jake Camarda doing the honors. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Looking to throw it. That finds Ayuk, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers win it here in Tampa. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory.